Okay, what's up? My name is Kieran Casey. I am a filmmaker. This is my YouTube channel and I've decided to do some content for my YouTube, maybe some long form stuff, because I literally just picked up the Luna Ultra by Insta360. I'm shooting on it right now. Everything I have tested on this camera looks incredible, and it just feels like it's going to make it content easier. I can actually start a YouTube thing without using a giant rig, because most of the time I kind of leave this like this, especially for shoots. And then taking it apart and then putting it back together is always usually a hassle, unless I needed a gimbal, which most of the time I never really used anyway. But when I do need a gimbal, I do have to de-rig this. So hopefully I'm going to be picking up a new camera. I plan on getting the FX30 because it'd be a nice second B cam for certain projects. As for shooting just content on the go, the Luna Ultra is incredible. I've done a few tests today just to run around with it and see how it feels, and I'm in love with it. I think everything about it is really cool. So being able to take off the screen, off the front of it, and be able to use it as a monitor, and being able to monitor audio as well, all those little things, this is just a really cool feature. It also works as a mic, but I'm actually connecting my wireless pros right now to connect to it, to use that as a mic. But today I am actually heading off to Castlebar because I need to go and pick up a lens that I left there, my 14mm Sigma, because I've got 2 shoots tomorrow. And they're pretty cool shoots. I work with Ben Williams a lot. I've done documentaries for him, short form and VFX stuff. And tomorrow we are shooting with Jared Jordan and Ben Williams, doing a little short film. After that, on the same day, we're traveling up to Cavan and we're going to shoot something for New Era because they have a new release coming out. The song is great. There's going to be some really cool stuff up in Cavan. I believe that there's going to be cars and bikes drifting around Ben as he is in the middle of this drift park, I guess. Him and the saxophone player are going to be in the middle, so it's my job to make a reel to promote the song. Also some other short bits, like, you know, the song's coming out on this day, out now shorts, so it should be a fun day. So I have to go collect the lens, and yeah, come with me. There's a reason I haven't done vlogs, and usually, like I said, it's because I have a really big setup. Every time I thought about doing content or making YouTube videos, I would always refrain from doing it because the thought of it was kind of exhausting. But this camera feels like it's going to solve that issue. Because it's so small and so compact, you can literally just stuff it in a bag and off you go. So that just feels like a huge benefit for someone like me who wants to make content but ends up, you know, not doing it and procrastinating, and then when I do make content it turns out good but I don't do enough of it. So this feels like it's gonna solve a situation like that. Like something as simple as this: putting a camera attached to a suction cup in my car pointing at me on a gimbal is madness in my head. I have tried putting my camera on a suction cup in the car and it's just clunky, and it's so heavy that the arm that's holding it never keeps it up and it actually falls, so you end up almost losing gear or breaking a really expensive camera trying something new. I've even put it on my bonnet and drove really slowly because the thought of losing my camera is one I couldn't even imagine. So I've basically not used this suction cup at all for any project because I'm afraid of losing my gear. Right now I'm about to go get some fuel, head up to Castlebar, get my lens. So warm. I think yesterday was Ireland's hottest day ever on record, other than like one other day back in like 1804. It's really warm, even though the clouds are out. It is very, very warm, which is unusual for Ireland. I used to vlog so much back in the day. I was getting good views and I was actually getting quite a lot of attention. This is years ago, to be fair. The reason why I stopped vlogging back then was I actually wasn't good at taking hate online. And when you're from a small town in Ireland, you may do something a little bit outside the box and the town finds out. Ireland have the small town mentality, so anything outside the norm is kind of unusual or alien to them. I still get it today. People still think I'm a little bit odd for being a videographer, but I enjoy my job. I've not had to work a 9 to 5 for 6 years now. I've had my really good months, I've had my bad months, as any freelancer usually has, but to be fair, it's better than doing something that you don't want to do and that you're not passionate about. My brain never turns off. I always think of something else that I want to do, One minute I am doing animations and VFX, the next minute I'm doing documentaries and then weddings and then music videos, and the next minute I want to learn how to play a new instrument. My brain never turns off and I always want to do something new. At this stage I'm at where my head is at now is probably the best my head has been in a long time, and I kind of want to show people the stuff that I do and have something to look back on one day. And doing videos for a living is cool. I want to take it a step further. I want to do more than just videos or content for businesses and stuff, but as of right now, this is where I'm at. I want to make films, I want to make VFX, I still want to do other things. That will come in time. The more I do, the more I push. And this is just one discipline that I'm going to have for myself, to be able to make content and actually post it and not be afraid of the criticism like I used to be. I actually want to make a quick detour, actually, because there's this location that I'm going to show you that looks incredible. I want to shoot something here, like a music video or a short film. I have an idea for a short film. I've wrote some of it, but I also think this would be a sick music video location. So right now we have this like abandoned warehouse thing here, which is cool, but the thing that makes this place really cool is this petrol station thing that used to be here. So it's like, it's got this glass box and then this old petrol thing. Look at it. I took a 3D scan of this the other day, but it still has all its numbers and stuff. And I think this place would be really cool for like a thriller where someone wakes up, some weird stuff happens. So I'm just trying to find an actor. I have an actress interested, so I have to finish the script, and hopefully this place will be still here, because the problem with old abandoned places that sometimes they get bought and done up. So before this place actually disappears, I want to shoot something here. Also, this camera with the screen, because it's a microphone, I can be like walking around and talking, which is kind of sick. And the camera's over there and tracking me. Like I could be walking any which way and this camera will track me, which I'm gonna see if it tracks me into this phone box right here. But like in here, I feel like if I stuck like my T2C up here in blue and then used my 220B as a lamppost of some sort kind of over there, then we have that teal and tungsten look, which I think would be sick for a music video if you put a phone in there where someone's answering the phone, just because this location looks so cool. I just want to see what I can do with it very shortly. So every time I drove past this place, all I thought was, I want to shoot something there. I want to shoot something there. Because it feels quite American, which if you don't know, I traveled the entire circumference of the United States of America in 30 days back in 2022 to film a feature-length documentary. This is like as close as I've found that like kind of matches America. This place in like autumn, if all of the foliage was kind of dead and like orange, would be pretty sick. So yeah, let's continue on to the tattoo shop and show my tattoo to Douglas. Oh, there he is, there he is.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Boom. It's in the vlog now. I'm on YouTube. This is YouTube. I kind of understand my point though. All right. You know.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
Okay. I picked up my lens and now I'm walking to my car, but all of a sudden this fucking rain just came out of nowhere. Oh my god. Very eventful day for vlogging. The rain has now came. Yo, I love the rain. I love thunderstorms. But not when you have a brand new piece of equipment that literally says, don't get wet. It is not waterproof. And the day I get it is the day it decides to lash at me as I'm walking to the car. Luckily, I got given an umbrella, so I kept it safe. There's lightning. It just flashed. This is crazy. I don't want to drive anywhere. I hate driving in the rain. I absolutely hate driving in the rain. But I love the rain. Like, look how thick the rain is. But you can see how thick this is. Amazing. I've actually filmed myself a lot today. I've pointed the camera at myself more than I ever have in such a long time. I'm probably overdoing it because I'm enjoying it so much. I have my camera on a suction cup hanging off my windscreen, which is really, really cool. I'm gonna have to genuinely go and check. Still got about a foot. Ouch. So as I said earlier, I used to do vlogs, I used to make a lot of videos, I used to do a lot of things. Because it's been so long, I've actually still got to learn like the format, or what format I'm going to use and how I'm going to tell my stories. So I'm going to film as much as I can, and then in the editing figure out the story. Once I get used to it, I won't have to film as much. I'll be able to just know what I want to film, know what I want to say, and it will just work way more efficiently. And that's basically what this camera is for. As soon as I saw it and its capabilities, I knew that this actually just might kick me over the edge, because I got the Meta Ray-Bans. Now they're good, I like them for family stuff sometimes and the odd thing, but I got the sunglasses pair, and I'm in Ireland, so the sun doesn't really come out, and if you wear sunglasses indoors, it's not exactly a good look. Not only is it not a good look, you can't see anything. So when I do behind the scenes, as I have done recently, I am doing it pretty much blind. Trying to set exposure properly on a camera with sunglasses on, it's very, very difficult. So this camera kind of fixes that issue. This is just a problem solver. It's good. I'm enjoying this. Just see, I'm looking at my windscreen right now and just seeing this. I really enjoy this. So I'm enjoying myself. How about you?
I'll get you up.